Hello, everybody. Joel Marshall here for Lunch Therapy. It is Tuesday, November 26th. Welcome to Lunch Therapy. Lunch Therapy is a show where you take a break from all the crap that's going on in the world, maybe put a cat on your head. Let's get into this thing today. I've got Jay Patterson. We're going to have a contest that you can play in the chat room along with us. And we've got some announcements about Howard Aronin, famous comedian. And we've got grizzly bears and reviews of movies we haven't seen called Sight Unseen, irresponsible movie reviews. So let's get into this thing. I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 Woo! All right, here we are, Lunch Therapy. The Cat is My Hat, my favorite Dr. Seuss book. Hey, Greg Werdela, great to see you here. And
Greg.
Jay Patterson, welcome. Is that your work shirt?
Is my work sweatshirt. Did you know we all have to wear a shirt or a sweatshirt with the name of the company on it?
Really?
And did you know that now I have worked there 90 days, so I get to wear different colors instead of just yellow.
Oh, why the new people? That's how they distinguish the new people, is they're in the yellow shirts.
Yep. If they see you wandering around with yellow on and you're not behaving.
Do you have to wear a name tag?
Nope.
Gobbledy, gobbledy, gobbledy. Thanksgiving week.
Oh, gobbledy. Where are you going to be, Todd?
Yeah, where's Todd going to be for Thanksgiving? Probably some fantastic place.
Yeah, really.
I hear a bunch of them are going down to Chile.
Who is?
A bunch of my college friends are going down to Chile for a wedding. Chile.
Are you jealous?
Oh, absolutely. Why, are you rubbing it in?
No, I would be depressed.
No, I've got a show that I'm doing. We got the live show. We've got, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy for them, of course. It's going to be beautiful.
You're so mature.
Am I?
You're much more mature than I am.
Oh my God. Origins of Comedy, speaking of the show, Origins of Comedy is happening on December 6th, 7 p.m. It's the first live lunch therapy show. You can get your tickets there. It's in the show notes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing instead of going down to Chile.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Then they're not going to be at your show. How nice is that?
I know. Well, they're going to have to come to the next one.
That's
Todd
true.
says, long story, but involves Taylor Swift as far as
Oh,
where he's
God, do
going.
not tell me you're going to go to the 3-hour Taylor Swift show. No, I thought she was done.
Oh, this is why. Because Todd is going to be at home for Thanksgiving, sadly not making the trip to Chile.
So, Todd, you can come to the show.
That's right. He's got to get his ass down here
Yes.
and see the show.
Yes.
There's some big news about Howard Aronin.
Yes.
Have you heard this? Howard Aronin, longtime viewer of the show, many times guest, comedian, flight attendant. Let's just get to the announcement. This is a new thing called hummingbirds taking flight. For some reason, there's going to be a butterfly, but that's because we couldn't find a hummingbird.
I've been a flight attendant for 40 years. When I first started flying, my motto, marry me, fly free. Now my motto is, marry me, AARP. People don't believe I'm a flight attendant. You don't believe it, do you? That's why I carry junior pilot wings. Why would I have these if I wasn't a flight attendant? You can't just get these anywhere. I give these wings to the children in the airport. They go crazy. Oh my God, Mom, Dad, the pilot gave me wings. I know I'm not the pilot, but I don't say anything. I don't want to break their hearts. One time I said something and I regret it. I said, you know, actually I'm the flight attendant. If you want to meet the pilot, he's at my ex-wife's house. Here's her address.
So
Oh,
Howard's going to be on Second Chance Stage, which is on Max, and also Magnolia Network. There's the poster.
Max and Magnolia. I have Max, so I'll be able, and I've been seeing that commercial.
Beginning 11/28, so 2 days from now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Second Chance Stage.
It's so, and you know, after it's out, because you know, everything, like when I was on a show, everything has to be a secret. You can't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a little story because of where he was very close to where I lived, and we couldn't see each other because it was a big freaking secret.
Oh,
I didn't know what was going
yeah.
on. Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
That's the things. You want to promote it, but you can't because it's a secret.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
wanna
not a
promote
secret
that,
anymore.
so-
Because this was on the Cool Beans comedy, or also on Howard Aronin's Instagram. So that's cool.
Oh, great.
So we're looking forward to that. Congratulations to Howard for that. Todd Lee says, I just hand out Red Bull to kids in airports. They get wings and their parents love me. Hand out Red Bull. Let's see what Todd also says. He says, I wish. Oh, you come to the show. I wish,
Okay.
but I gave TS ticks. Oh, Taylor Swift ticks to my wife
my
and daughter
God.
last Christmas. And I'm dog sitting that weekend. Need a live stream. Yeah, well, this is the
wow.
live stream of Lunch Therapy. I don't think I'll be able to live stream the first show, but it's going to be live for people in the audience, so that'll be interesting. We've got the Red Bastard. Have you heard of the Red Bastard?
Yeah.
He's going to be doing stand-up in the show, so that's cool. Let's breathe. Let's do this thing.
Oh, and I have.
Now you have your cards.
I have a little tip.
Let's hear it.
So as we are doing this, my untamed elemental card today is mountain, which equals alignment. And if we are balanced, we have immaculate alignment between conviction and action. If we are unbalanced, we are directionless, lacking clarity of purpose, and chronic back pain. And you know, my back feels really good today, so I think I'm aligned.
Mine feels good today too. Does your back sometimes hurt?
Oh yeah, I have to have all sorts of procedures done on my back.
Oh yeah, you have. You've had to
But not
fuse.
lately.
That's good.
Remember the famous I coughed and broke a vertebrae?
Yeah, I remember now.
Did we forget
It's hard
that?
to keep track of everybody's ailments on the show.
I know.
It's rough, isn't it? So many,
It is.
so many to keep track of. All right, let's breathe. In through the nose, out through the toes. Let it go. I seriously can think of like 10 ailments of people that watch the show, people on the show. In through the nose, out through the toes.
I wish you could hear one of my dogs is sitting right next to me and she's snoring.
Oh, that's great. Let it go. One more time, in through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it.
Oops, I blew out.
Let it go.
And Joel,
Yeah.
should we tell them that the lady who writes these untamed elemental cards is a very good friend of yours?
Very good friend of mine. Well, she's really
Very
a
good
friend of
friend.
equal means equal.
I know, and that's how come I got hooked up with her.
Yes. And what is her name? After you
Tazri. I can't pronounce it. Tazri?
Tazri. So
Taz-
yeah. So let me see if I can. Well, we'll have to get Boney on that one to show the Taz tarot cards. Oh wait, here we go. I think he might have found it.
That's cool. And they are so beautiful. Anybody, I highly recommend these for a little meditation every day. Or one of my friends does it, but she only does it every 3 days so she can concentrate on what the meaning was. And I love that.
Every 3 days.
She does it every 3 days, and she's battling a really terrible cancer, and it's really helping her. But she likes to think about it for 3 days, like this alignment. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm aligned today, and then boom, go to another card. Well, if I think about it for a few days, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Todd Lee says, "Welcome to Ailment Chat on Lunch Therapy, sponsored by Geritol and GasX." We're gonna have Ailment Corner, where everybody just puts in their ailments.
Yeah, we should just have 5 minutes. Hey, but Geritol, did you know Geritol is illegal? Did you know that because they said there was some secret thing that was going to make you feel better? And I think it was alcohol was in it.
Are you know that? Serious? Are you serious?
Am I ever not serious?
Yes.
But don't I know these tidbits?
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Geritol. Well, these people seem to be advertising it still.
I have not seen it. I have not seen a Geritol forever. I thought it was, I think.
What was Geritol's, what are they claiming to cure Geritol?
I think everything. Like if you took Geritol, I didn't even know it was still legal.
Geritol is a trademark name for various dietary supplements, past and present. Geritol is a brand name for several vitamin. So it's a whole umbrella of products.
But
it was introduced as an alcohol-based iron and B vitamin tonic by Pharmaceuticals Inc. in August of 1950. Hello? It's kind of like they used to say that about Coca-Cola, that it had cocaine in it.
Yeah.
Holy Guignol.
Hi, Guignol.
Welcome to Ailment Lunch Therapy.
But now that I read about Geritol, maybe that wouldn't be a bad thing to take.
Well, I mean,
that iron.
Aren't there a lot of things that have alcohol? I mean, people used to drink like vanilla. Remember that episode with Tom Hanks of
yes.
What is it? Facts
and
of
is it if you were an AA? Okay, these were a couple of stories in AA. People would relapse on mouthwash, and they'd come to a meeting and go, and they'd come to a meeting and go, and their wife would be with them. They go, "I'm so embarrassed. I have 30 years, but I have been drinking mouthwash for 60 days." Really?
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh yeah. So there's alcohol and all kinds of stuff. I mean.
But I don't know if there still is.
I hear there's alcohol in wine.
But I have non-alcoholic wine.
They have that?
Yeah, they have non-alcoholic. Guess what I'm going to start drinking? I'll probably be off the wagon soon. I'm going to start drinking non-alcoholic sangrias. They have non-alcoholic rum.
That sounds good. Hey, we've got people in the chat room, and Guignol hopefully is in the Twitch room. Let's move right into the contest. What do you say?
Oh, it's hard today. It's going to be hard. Is it one of your AI ones?
Yeah, it's one of the AI ones. No. This one was written by Boney.
Oh, a bony one.
Yeah, bony one. But boner. This is a boner game show. Let me see. Hopefully Neil's still around. Let's see.
Come on, Neil.
Do Twitch. I'm texting him.
Okay.
Game show. Because I want to see if it works from Twitch.
Oh, okay. How is Twitch doing on your algorithms?
Oh my God, we're so popular on Twitch. We've got 1 to 2 viewers. Oh, good. Guignol's going to be there. 1 to 2 viewers, and Guignol is one of them.
Yay, Guignol!
I don't know ailment hour is really a Twitch kind of thing, you know.
know-
Secret recipe: peach schnapps, LSD, THC, psilocybin mixed with a little vitamin D and C. That's the Geritol mix, apparently. Howard is here. The movie star is here. Thanks for the shout out. Driving around, proud to be a hummingbird in flight. Yes.
Oh, and you know what, Howard? Just think, in 2 or 3 days, you're going to be recognized everywhere. Unlike me. Not that it's about me. This is about you. You're going to be recognized.
You were recognized everywhere.
No, I
I don't
wasn't.
know what you're talking about. All right, now it's time for our contest. Okay,
Okay, I'm ready.
let's get it going. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, President's Game. So I had made this contest originally on Election Day, and then Election Day came and went, and I didn't feel
too
like doing it and feel like doing it anymore. But now we've recovered, and the whole country is MAGA now. So we're gonna.
And I'm not wearing red. That's not why I'm wearing
That's
red.
not why you're
No,
wearing
no.
red. But anyway, the President's Game has nothing to do with what, faction you're in or what kind of,
Okay.
a lot of it's just movies and stuff. So here's the first
Oh,
one.
I know the answer to this.
Who
Yay.
played President Thomas J. Whitmore in
4.
Independence Day?
4.
You're going to say 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the lunch therapy vote here.
Okay.
You'll be lunch therapy 4.
Okay.
And maybe I'll be the Twitch one.
You be Twitch.
Let's see if Twitch comes in too.
Are you the other Twitch one?
Yeah, I'll be the other Twitch guy. Yeah. I mean, I can chat on Twitch. I don't know. Yeah, I probably am the other Twitch guy. Who played President Thomas J. Whitmore in Independence Day? I'm going to say 1. But I might have screwed it up.
You
already.
really don't know it?
Guignel, you just put in the number. He says he's not sure how to do it. Let's see what happened. Let's see if anybody voted. Bill Pullman. You got it. Congratulations.
Of course.
All right, here we go. Which actor? Look, the question is so small. Which actor portrayed President James Marshall in Air Force One?
Harrison, number 4.
Okay, so you're
Yep.
gonna say 4,
Number 4.
and I'm gonna say 4 as well.
Okay.
Guignel says 4 too. Oh,
Then
good.
you know
Guignel,
you're
it's working.
right.
Todd, you have to put the number. You can't just put Harrison. You have to put 4. Try to get off my plane. Get off my plane. Todd, you can't say Harrison. You have to say the number. Otherwise, it doesn't
Todd,
work.
play it right.
I don't know what's going on with Todd.
If he could afford Taylor Swift tickets,
He said Ford now. Jeez. Looks like we all got it. Harrison Ford. All right, now here's one. This U.S. president was a wrestler as a young lad and only lost 1 match in 12 years. He was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame as an outstanding American in the sport.
number 1.
You're saying 1? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to vote on this one because I wrote this one. But you're going to vote for 1. Guignel says 1. Let's see what
And I
happens.
know I'm right.
Todd, Todd typed out 3. I don't know if you can do that. Put in the number. Greg says 4. I'm going to make Greg, he could be this guy. I'll make Greg that. Because I don't think you can vote from Facebook, unfortunately. Oh, good. Rich got something. He said 1. Let's see how it tallied. I changed the timing on this thing now.
It's good. Oh,
Abraham Lincoln, Greg Wordla got it. I voted as. That's cool. All right.
Yeah, it
There you go,
is.
Greg. Okay. Which actor portrayed President Beck in Deep Impact?
ooh,
Samuel Jackson, Morgan Freeman, Lawrence Fishburne, Denzel Washington.
Uh-oh. I'm guessing on this one. I'm thinking it's 2.
You're going to say 2? Okay.
I'm going to say 2.
2. And I'm going to say 2. Twitch Joel is going to say 2. Todd said 3. Rich says 2. Looks like most people are saying 2. Guinel said 5. You can't say 5. Todd says 2 Freeman. Let's see if that shows up.
Hey.
He says 2 and then like...
This is much better, Joel. Good job.
It's working, right? Howard says 2. Everybody's going for Morgan.
Howard says 2. It's 2.
Greg Werle says 2.
Woo-hoo.
We got to get Greg on the YouTube for this thing. Morgan Freeman. Everybody got it. Everybody got it. It tallies at the end, which is cool. The contest is moving along quite fast.
Oh, I love it. It's really fun.
Which president won the most Grammy Awards? Ronald Reagan, John F. Kennedy, Jimmy Carter, Barack Obama?
Ooh, is it John or Barack? Ooh.
Todd says 1, Ronald Reagan.
Oh, Ronald. Todd says
Guinel
1.
says 1. Guinel says 1. If Greg votes...
I'm gonna say 4, but maybe it is Ronald. I don't remember, so I'm gonna just say 4.
Rich says 3. Greg says 3. I'm gonna give Greg my vote on that one, the Joel Marshall official vote. Oh, but that's a Facebook. I guess we can't do the Facebook one.
Oh.
Jimmy Carter.
Oh.
Richard got it.
Oh.
Joel got it. Rebecca Henry's here. Got 4.
Oh, hi, Becky. That's my friend Becky.
Oh, cool.
Is that because did he read the Bible?
That's a good question. But he's won 3 and he's been nominated 9 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the White House Down, who portrayed President James Sawyer?
Oh,
Will Smith,
no.
Jamie Foxx, Channing Tatum,
Oh.
Aaron Eckhart.
Is this the newer White House Down? I'm going to say 2 if it's a newer one.
Is there an older one? Greg says 4. I'm going to give him the Twitch vote.
I'm thinking of Wesley Snipes. But he was not the president.
This contest almost is too fast. Do you think?
I know. We got to be on our toes, and I need to shut up.
Let's see. Carter did a comedy album about Dee's Peanuts.
Okay, you have a 0.
That's
and
great.
Aaron.
No one got it. Everyone said Aaron Eckhart.
I said.
Wordle said 2.
Wait a minute. I said Jamie Foxx.
Oh, that's Boney's fault then. That's totally Boney's
Okay,
fault.
Boney, come on.
Which president was able to simultaneously write in Latin with one hand and Greek in the other? Thomas Jefferson, Donald Trump, Andrew Jackson, or Andrew Garfield? A couple of Andrews in there.
I have no idea. Would you know Latin in 1776?
What do you think? Would you know Latin in 1776? I think it's been around a little longer than that. Rebecca Henry says 2, Donald Trump. Rich says 1, Thomas Jefferson. Greg says 1, Jefferson.
1. I'm going to say 1, Thomas. But I bet, let's see.
Todd Lee says he said Fox too.
Thank you, Todd. So me and you got it right.
They got. Look at that, Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
I know. Nobody got that one.
Wow. I'm learning stuff.
Who played President Merkin Muffy in Doctor Strangelove? Everybody get your numbers in. He's moving fast. 29 seconds to get your numbers
4.
in.
I'm going to just say 4.
You're going to say 4? Okay. The Joel Marshall's lunch therapy one is all mixed up. One of them claims he can. That was the Latin one. Would you know Latin in 1776? Isn't it all over the Constitution? I don't know. We don't know why she said that. We have no idea why she said that.
You know, I did not graduate from college.
E pluribus unum.
Is that Latin?
That's Latin. Jeez. It's been around for a while, Latin. It's been a while. How old is Latin? Let's find out.
Peter Sellers.
Oh, yeah. Howard, wait. Nobody got it. Nobody.
Oh, look at our board.
Isn't this cool?
But
See
my
who
name,
won.
where's my name?
Well, that's the thing is because you weren't voting on YouTube. So I was I totally screwed it up as usual. But I was trying to vote for people. Looks like Richard technically won. Richard?
Richard.
Yeah, he got like 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to see the numbers, but yeah, he got 3. I mean, Wordle was kicking ass, but he wasn't on YouTube.
Oh.
So next time we got to get him on YouTube.
Bible was written in Latin. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Latin was the language of the Roman Empire. Yeah, I'm like, what did you think? Greg, you won, except you lost because you weren't on YouTube. Next time you click on the link on YouTube, maybe. You know how old Latin is? It's old.
I need to leave the show.
2,700 years old.
I do not
2,700 years old. And you were like, did they have it?
Nam yo renge
2,700 years old. At least that's what Google Man says. Google Man. So dating back to 7th century BCE.
Oh.
What are we saying? BCE now? That's what we're saying now?
We need to go back to ailments and talk about my dementia.
Howard says, in Mars Attacks, Nicholson was president. A must-see. I have seen that movie. Have you seen that movie? That's a good segue because it's time now for sight unseen movie reviews. You're going to go first.
I am. Okay.
You need to put a bit in your show about Latin, Mama J. Yeah, you do. You have to put in a bit in your show for sure. This was fun. This was a fun one. I mean,
good.
we got to work on getting people onto the either Twitch or YouTube.
And you know what? I will have my YouTube on next time, and then I can vote.
Yeah, you'll have
my
your YouTube
phone.
on. Right.
Okay.
And Greg says Latin is used because it is not spoken and does not experience change due to slang. Interesting. You know, Kamala studied Latin in college. Richard says, I'll take a brand new car. All right. That's good.
Okay, next week, Richard.
Next week, brand new car. See if we get enough people competing in this thing.
Yes. You know what? Maybe this will be the draw for the show.
Maybe.
And you know what?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. I'm just saying this. Either if you want to or I want to, I could provide a prize. Or you could provide like a t-shirt.
You know, I wanted to mention at the live show, Origins of Comedy, there will be prizes. People will be walking away with stuff. Cash and prizes. Maybe not cash. But prizes. All right, sight unseen movie reviews. Thanks everybody for playing that game. That was more of that. Sure.
And I learned a lot. Thank you about Latin.
All right. We're all about learning here.
Hey, Danny. Turn it down a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Wicked.
Wicked.
This is what I've been hearing about Wicked. I just found out that it is about What's Wizard of Oz? It's pre-Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
So I'm just.
It's before Wizard of Oz. Oh, okay.
Yes, I just heard this last week. Okay. So therefore, I don't know any of the songs. All I know is I see a green person and a white person. Now, I have heard this. I've seen some few little TikTok reviews, and the adults say it's way too long, 2 hours and 40 minutes. That sucks in my book.
Yeah.
Now, but he said his kids loved it. Okay. So there's a kid review. Who cares if it's 2 hours and 40 minutes? We don't care.
No.
And so I would not go with kids. So I'm going to be bitching about it. Now, one thing is it's about that these two girls kind of know each other when they're little. There's affairs, there's illegitimate children, there's all sorts of scandal that leads up to this part, to what this movie is. Okay.
Yeah.
I was shocked at that. And guess what? This is where the monkeys sprout their wings, like in the Wizard of Oz. The
Yeah.
monkey.
Oh.
Oh, yes. She's singing. Becky has seen it.
Oh.
So she has seen it on Broadway. Okay, so the monkeys, they do their wings, which was the scariest crap in that movie of Wizard of Oz to me in the whole world.
Me too.
Okay.
The monkeys.
Now, just to make a statement, because I watched this documentary that's called Hollywood Black, I do not want Ariana to be getting all the hooboob about this movie, and they just leave Cynthia kind of to the side. Because Cynthia is green in the movie. How come Ariana couldn't have been green and Cynthia been white? I'm just saying. That's my statement. I'm just saying it. But anyway, because I heard that Ariana was up for Academy Award already for this movie. I'm like, what? And I don't hear Cynthia's name, and that always upsets me. Anyway, is there a message in this movie? I'm also hearing that I think there's something about it's condescending regarding men. Remember how Barbie was condescending towards men and women were better and all that? Well, apparently there is a message in this movie. Maybe Becky knows what it is. I don't, but I have heard that. So I am giving this movie, I've got my thing. It's a little toe. Oh, where is it? How do I do it, Joel? Okay, little toe down.
Oh, you gave it a little toe down.
Yeah, little
All right.
toe down. Big toe means it's good, but this is a little toe down for me. Thank you.
That was from last time, actually. That was last time. She's talking about me. Sight Unseen, Irresponsible Movie Reviews. I'm your reviewer, Joke Marshmallow. I'm reviewing today Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2. Gladiator 2. It's been such a long time since Gladiator 1. I don't remember a damn thing. I have no idea what happened. I remember very little. I remember Joaquin Phoenix was in it, and that was like the first time we saw him. And so Ridley Scott, amazing director, is now 86 years old, and he went back to the well of this old chestnut of his, Gladiator. For people that, want an entertaining romp through Roman gladiator stuff, those people that maybe are Latin aficionados or people that speak Greek, they're like, I would love to have a gladiator movie. And of course, remember the movie Airplane where they're like, do you watch gladiator movies? Yeah. Do you like it when a dog rubs up and down on your leg? This was similar to that. They had three really great actors. Denzel Washington, of course. Denzel Washington. And he was just chewing the scenery. He was just going at it. He was so good in this movie, but like in a kind of an indulgent sort of way. He really stepped right. He loves to play, the evil guys. Of course, he's what was his debut? Training Day when he played the bad guy. He loves playing bad guys.
No.
Glory.
He won an Academy
This was
Award for
kind of
Glory.
like if it took Glory and you took Training Day, you put it all together, and you went like this. This a lot. This is the thing everybody loves about gladiator movies is when people go like this. Just like John McCain on the floor of the house. Remember that? When he did that? Yeah, there's that. But then there were two other guys, super pale guys, like twins or something like that. They also were doing this. And then on top of it, you had huge CGI rhinos. Have you ever been in Turkish prison?
Rhinos?
Todd's seen Airplane. Have you ever been in
Walking around in circles.
Son, Todd Lee says, my son said G2 is no bueno.
Oh.
Ridley Scott is one of the greatest directors in the world. Yeah.
But he's 86. Hello.
Uh-oh, ageism. What did you hear? Ageism? I don't think so. Richard just watched the original one, which was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah. So, but this one, you know, they always want to throw more into it. They always want to just dump. You know, they filled the entire Colosseum with water in this one. Because apparently somewhere along the line, someone said, you know, back in the day, in Roman times, they used to fill the Colosseum with water and do simulations of ship warfare. And then, you know what? That's not enough for them. They have to throw sharks in the water, too. So everybody who goes overboard gets eaten by the sharks. Maybe it's spoiler alert. Maybe it's spoiler alert. So it was yeah.
Oh, so a rhinoceros. Did you say a rhino?
Giant rhinoceroses. Because
Were they
now,
back in that day? Did they have them then?
no. Nowadays, they can do anything they want in movies because there's so much CGI and AI and all these things. And just because you can doesn't mean you should. That's my review of Gladiator 2. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Little toe down.
I'm going to go with little toe down on that one.
All right.
Ridley Scott needs to be in Ailment chat. Maybe if he joins in on Ailment chat, I'll give him or maybe if I see the movie, maybe I'll love it. But this has been Irresponsible Movie Reviews. Thank you very much for joining us. Now we're going to do some broken news.
Uh-oh.
I know. I don't even think I'm ready for broken news. Just not even. Let's run that again. Because that's not it.
Uh-oh. What was that?
That's not broke. I don't know. That was like, it was broken.
That looked like all the things I have wrong with me.
Uh-oh, wait. Maybe we have to go to the Trash Panda exclusive because I cannot get past this. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on with the broken news. Hold on.
You know what? You
Boney,
know how to fix it.
Boney, come on. Boney's got it fixed now. That was pretty weird because it was trying. It was really trying.
Now, did you know I have a black screen?
Yes, I do too. This is what they call dead air. All right. Phew. Thank God we got through that. Boney's,
And once again, maturely
and with aplomb, we got through that. Okay, here's the broken news for today. You're not going to believe some of this. It's barely,
oh my God,
barely
stuff.
believable.
Okay.
4 residents from Los Angeles were arrested for allegedly using a life-size bear costume to stage attacks on their vehicles to claim insurance payouts.
What?
Yes, they dressed up like bears and robbed their own cars. The suspects have been charged with insurance fraud and conspiracy. The scam cost 3 insurance companies a total of $141,000. And that's them. That's the footage. So it's like a Rolls Royce. The investigation, dubbed Operation Bear Claw, began after one suspicious claim. The suspects claimed a bear damaged their 2010 Rolls Royce Ghost in Lake Arrowhead, providing video footage of the incident. Which is weird, though. If these people are... They must have been doing a lot of scams before this, that they got the Rolls Royce Ghost, right? Don't you think?
Yeah. But you know what? How can you really say that's a bear?
Well, that's what they said.
Yeah.
And apparently, nobody believes them. So it was just them in a bear costume. Isn't that crazy?
That is insane.
That is weird. Here's some other footage of that.
Is that you in there?
Enhanced by AI. It's a plushie attack. Okay, now here's another one. Oh yeah, there's the bear attack footage. Let's see what the next one is. Barely Believable Part 2, because that's how we're saying it now.
That's like that movie you reviewed.
Why do they do that? Why do they say Part 2?
I don't know. And it's a ballet term. Hello.
I know. What is up with that? They think they're going to add value to the movie somehow?
They think that they're going to think you're really smart.
I think that's it. That's
and
why
that
I
you're
did it.
bilingual.
That's exactly what, that you speak Latin. In mid-October, Nicholas Wayne Hamlet, his name is Hamlet, 45, called police in eastern Tennessee claiming a bear had chased him off a cliff. When the authorities arrived, they found the body of another man, sparking a multi-state manhunt for Hamlet, who was arrested on murder charges this last weekend. Hamlet, using an alias, allegedly lured his victim, Stephen Douglas Lloyd, into a wooded area to kill him and steal his identity. Hamlet has a lengthy criminal history and was already wanted in Alabama for parole violation. After the incident, a warrant was issued for his arrest on first-degree murder charges in Tennessee.
Is he arrested yet?
Yeah, they were. Oh, that's good. That's a good question.
What if
Is he
he's
arrested?
not? What if he's in Topeka?
What if he's watching the show right now? That would be crazy, wouldn't it?
Oh my God. And I just said that, and now he knows where I live.
Todd thought that black screen was another one of your ailments. Yeah, so let's see. Well, let's see what happened in the story here.
Wow. I'm scared now.
Yeah. He used a false name when calling 911 and had stolen Lloyd's identity. Oh my gosh. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. And they just like threw him off the cliff, and he was just like, yeah, I guess he
Got chased by a bear.
got chased by a bear. Oh, here we go. Authorities urged Hamlet to turn himself in, and he was eventually captured after being spotted at a hospital.
Thank God. Oh, I was scared. I'm scared of serial killers.
Are you? They're usually, you know how you get away from a serial killer? Make sure that they don't kill you.
No.
You marry him.
Oh,
You marry him. That's what Jenny told us.
You know what? I think I was married to one.
Were you?
Lucky. I am lucky to be on this show. I'm just saying.
Wow,
Even if I don't know Latin.
that's incredible.
Ooh.
Okay, fluffy mountain goats enjoy a treat.
Hi, goats! Ready for some snacks?
Pretty good. I love that camera angle.
I do
Always
too.
ready for snacks, huh?
Is that Kamala?
Best, yeah, that's Kamala. No, this is the Oregon Zoo. Best way to fight off a serial killer is with a carton of milk.
So you want to hear my serial killer real story?
Yeah, let me turn and let's hear the bear story while we watch some red pandas.
Yeah, let's watch it. And this is quick. I'll make it quick. But in 1994, I had kind of a nervous breakdown.
Uh-huh.
And so I drove myself out to Arizona to a mental health clinic.
Mm-hmm.
And in the back in my car, I had a big stick that was my serial killer beater. And then I told the people there that that I'm at this mental health clinic that I did have a serial killer beater in my car. And they go, did you know that's a sign of some really bad, of severe depression?
If you're beating up serial killers?
If you have the weapon to do it, of a stick.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding. That's a true story. That's another one of my ailments.
Another one of your ailments.
Sorry.
No, that's interesting. That's really interesting.
It was, but I had it in my car because I was driving by myself from Kansas to Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Pulling into rest stops.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
always gets killed at a rest stop.
do you think it
Okay,
was
what's
just the fact that you were calling it a serial killer stick beater made them think that you were?
Yeah. They put me on some pretty strong medicine.
Look at this crazy boat that this guy made.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
Do you want to hear? Are we done with bears?
Well, no, we're not even close to done with bears.
Oh, well, what? Well, where's the bear on this spaceship?
This is wildlife therapy.
Oh.
All right. Oh yeah. Now we got some grizzly bears.
Oh, I love it.
Did you know that?
What?
What'd you say?
Don't be cool. He's so cute.
You know the original name grizzly? You know where that comes from?
No.
It seems weird because it seems like the word grizzly maybe came from the grizzly bear, but actually it's the reverse. The name grizzly comes from their grizzled or silver-tipped fur. It also relates to the word grizzly, meaning fear-inspiring.
Fear-inspiring is grizzly?
I didn't know that's what grizzly meant.
I like that. I didn't know that. Well, you know, I have 2 grizzly bear stories. One of them was,
Yeah?
I have 2. I actually even have a grizzly bear paw print that I did with plaster of Paris when I was up in Alaska. So we were in Hyder, Alaska. And so there was a little house and it had this little old lady in there selling photos. And so I was just talking to her, and I think I was talking about the bears because there was bears everywhere.
Yeah.
And she said, you know, my husband and his best friend went out to check their gold mine, and his best friend was just eaten by a grizzly the week before I'm talking to her.
Wow. Eaten by a grizzly.
Eaten by a grizzly. And then, so where we are at, it's a famous place to kind of photograph bears.
Yeah.
And they have like a big thing, and there's people with big zoom lenses. Well, I'm on my dirt bike because we're up there dirt biking in Alaska, and I'm going down the road and I'm following a grizzly. He's on what is it called when it's a lake with no water in it? Like he's walking on the rocks, like a riverbed. Riverbed. And he is walking down the riverbed, and I'm following him on my motorcycle and taking pictures. And then guess what?
What?
He looked at me. And
He
you know
did.
how fast they can run?
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how fast they can run?
Yeah.
Man,
They can run like as fast as a horse.
yeah. And and he looked at me, and I had to peel out, and I even have his picture. I should have sent it to you.
You took a picture?
Yeah, well, he wasn't attacking me yet, but he was there. You could see me. You could see how close I was to him, and he did not like me taking his picture, and he didn't like my motorcycle. So that's my close encounter with the grizzly.
I had a friend who was attacked by a grizzly.
You did?
Yeah, I just
Okay,
remember
tell
that
me.
right now. Well, I mean, it was not a good thing. His name was T.J.
He
Langley. He did not die from
Oh.
it, but it really mauled him.
Oh no!
Yeah, I just remember that. He was a friend of mine in college. He was an
my
actor,
God.
and he was a real outdoorsman. He has passed away since
Oh.
from hiking. He was out hiking
Was he on
alone.
a trail?
He was
on a
out
trail?
hiking. Well, he was an adventurer, this guy. He was the kind of person that just didn't stay in the box. He did not stay in a box. He just did whatever he wanted to do. And a lot of it was really adventurous. He had this really adventurous life. And it wasn't until many years later that I found this article about him getting mauled by a grizzly bear.
Wow.
And then later on, he went missing. This was like years later. And they found his body. I know. This is bringing it down. Really bringing it down.
We're bringing it down. We don't do that. Sorry. Hello.
That's not what we do on this show.
Do you like to see, when I lived in Colorado, we owned an RV park, which I have mentioned at times, but we had bears come into our park with our campers, and they would break into their cars. And one time a guy had a big cooler in the back of his truck, and the bear opened it up and took all their ribs. another, stuff like that. We had lots of bear stories, but they weren't grizzlies. They were the black bears. Yeah.
The few times I've been camping, we have strong. I went with Jeff Lohman. We went camping, and you put your stuff up in the tree, your food.
Yeah.
So they don't make human tent dogs.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that, but they were always told, they are going to be around. Like one time we were there camping before we owned it, and we had been on a countrywide bicycle trip. So I had a bunch of snacks and stuff in my bicycle pack.
Yeah.
That was in the back of the camper.
Yeah.
And they broke in and tore up my seat. I've got a seat that has claw marks on it, and they ate all my snacks.
You are lucky to be alive.
I am.
So let's see what other facts we can find. They can be up to 9 feet tall on their hind legs. 9 feet tall. Grizzly bears. These are grizzly bears we're talking about, and these are the really dangerous ones.
Yeah.
Because you can get by some black bears, but grizzly bears? Mm-mm.
Did you watch that movie with the grizzly guy? Remember the grizzly guy and his girlfriend? And
Grizzly
then
man?
hear him being chomped?
Grizzly man?
And you hear them eating them? Ugh.
Wow. They communicate through vocalizations, body language, scent markings.
Now, what is that? Is that a love? Is that mating?
Well, there was like a threesome going on that Richard was talking about, the menage a bear. But that I think that was a mother with her young. I think.
I thought he was talking about Nicki Minaj.
I thought he was too. It's fun because when you're doing this show, like we have to read the comments before putting them on the screen because someone might say something horrifying, and I gotta.
True.
So Boney and I have to go through and look at them, and so
it's amazing. Does anybody know what you really do behind the camera?
Behind the camera?
Well, or in front of the camera when you're sitting here. Look at you.
It's a good question. That's nothing. Absolutely nothing. All I do is make mistakes. I guess we have to end the show, unfortunately.
Oh, what time is it? Do I got to go to work?
12:53. So this is what I'm thinking is this is starting to look really good now. These days.
Have we heard it? Oh.
Have you seen this?
No.
This is called the bee Triton.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you've heard of this, but it's a fully functional home that also goes on the water, and you can ride it like a bike.
Wow. No.
You haven't seen this?
No.
This is one of the greatest revolutionary inventions ever seen.
Is that oh my God, Joel, how did you find
These are available. Well, scouring the web for new forms of transportation that I can show on this show. Everybody's like, Tesla truck this and self-driving car that. When you could have this incredible machine, the bee Triton.
Will my $13.50 an hour job buy that?
I think if you save up and ask for the lunch therapy discount. I mean, I think you could have one too. And
my God.
Isn't that cool?
I have to have one of those.
Yeah. We got to get you one of those.
Wow.
This is total freedom. They talk about just being free in America, how we're all supposed to be free.
Yeah.
This is what freedom looks like.
But I wonder if you would get killed by a serial killer somewhere because you might be out in the boonies or a grizzly.
Or a grizzly bear, I think would be much more likely.
Wow.
And there's even a place for your plant. Did you know that? See it? There it is.
Oh.
So you can bring your plant along too.
And it's called Triton?
Bee Triton.
Wow.
That's what it was called before, unless they changed it.
That's an electric bike. Surely that's an electric bike because I can't ride a regular bike.
It's an amphibious camper trike, the bee Triton.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. I'll have to check that out and see if I can afford that. How many paychecks I got to save? I might be working till I'm 80.
Let's find out. Pre-order.
Yeah.
Looks like it costs, well, to pre-order, it costs 100 euros.
Okay, I can afford that.
That's just the reservation. Oh, okay. 17, it's going to be like 18,000 euros.
You know what?
For a
20,000?
home and a piece of transportation and an exercise vehicle and a way
can
to
afford
do
that.
your photography.
I can afford that, Joel. And guess what?
What?
And we just sold our motorhome for 20,000.
Wow.
So see?
So there you
This
go.
is
You could just buy one of those. This is better than a motorhome.
Oh, I love it. It's very
Anyway, that's how we're going to end the show today.
Oh, thank you. I love it.
All right, dance break time. You ready? This is
am.
going to be like a very like mellow dance break. I don't know. This show is so super mellow today.
It is.
Super
and it's
mellow.
been very educational.
It has been quite educational, hasn't it? All right, let's do this thing. Dance break time. We're going to play, you know the song Man on the Moon? You heard of it?
Yes.
It's
With
about
Andy Kaufman?
Andy Kaufman. That's what we're
Yeah.
doing. So this guy's fantastic, Alex Hamill.
Oh. I miss REM, don't you? I miss them.
Yeah, I didn't like them at the time, but I like them now.
Really? Joel?
No, I didn't like them. They're still around, right?
No. One of their members died. They broke up.
Andy Kaufman in a wrestling match.
Shows you what I know. This is a good song, though.
I know shit.
Monopoly 21 checkers and chess.
I was going to play this when we had Jane Cantillon on, because she wrestled Andy Kaufman.
Mr. Fred Lassie and a breakfast mess. Let's play Twister, let's play Risk.
Alex Hamill, YouTube channel.
See you in heaven if you make the list. Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me how you locked in a punch. Andy, how you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, a man on the moon. If you believe
Okay.
there's nothing up there.
So I'm going to end this show with a clip from my sister-in-law who just passed away. I just have not been able to really reconcile myself with losing her.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But I just want to play a little clip here just from when she was on the show. Nina Zaragosa. She was a beautiful, beautiful person. I meant to play this clip earlier in the show, but I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
I know. It's so sad.
Yeah. So anyway, great person. She was she was a saint. Like a saint on earth. And
And brilliant.
yeah. So let me just say this here. Nina Zaragoza was a hugely inspirational person to me. Let me change this a little bit. Thank you very much for Alex for the music. Let's just take this moment here to remember her. So she's a hugely inspirational person to me. She has a PhD in reading and special education. She was an expert in teaching and the art of writing to children. She specialized in communicating this gift to teachers. She was a professor of education at Florida International University, Michigan State, Brooklyn College, and many other universities. Spent a lot of her time going around the world and helping kids get educated. She went to South Africa, Palestine, Mozambique, Greece, India, and Zambia, and also Haiti. Her organization was called Rise and Shine Ministries, and she would go to places, just kind of get a house, start teaching kids, And then she'd teach other kids to teach the kids, and then she'd leave an organization that would be happening there for kids, like a camp. So here she is on the show, when she was on the show, and she was talking about love. I asked her, what place does love take in teaching? So here's the clip. Of course, Boney is having problems as usual. Here we go. What do you think the connection between teaching and love? Do you think there's a connection there? And do you think sometimes that's what's missing in teaching?
Oh, yeah. I think there is a total connection. The book that I just wrote is all about that. It's called Portrait of My Children, an Invitation to Love. One of the things, what I believe I'm incredibly successful because I show love. And love isn't, what I teach teachers is love isn't just about, that touchy-feely, I love you, how cute you are, you're all so cute. It's love in education for me is high expectations, a vision for each one of those students, doing for those students exactly what you would want done for your own children. So that's all I do in education, helping teachers set up safe structures where children can express who they are, but within a structure that allows community interaction and so on. So also setting up a community, as you could see a little bit in that clip, where children are not taught just to think of themselves, but to look around them and help the person next to them.
So there you go. Gonna end the show on that. Yeah.
And my brother was a special ed student.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
we need people
I like
to look around and help one another. Look around and help one another. So if maybe people that saw this or people that see her interview, the full interview is there, Nina Zaragosa on lunch therapy. It's really inspiring to listen to somebody that gives of themselves that much and then also teaches other people how to look around them and see where they can help others.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you for sharing that.
All right.
Really.
Thanks everybody for being here. This has been Lunch Therapy, and we'll see you on Friday after Thanksgiving for a weight loss clinic. I'm just kidding.